From the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 8, verses 18 to 22. When Jesus saw a crowd around him, he gave orders to cross to the other shore. A scribe approached and said to him, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Jesus answered him, "Foxes have dens, and birds of the sky have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to rest his head." Another of his disciples said to him, "Lord, let me go first and bury my father." But Jesus answered him, "Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead."
The evangelist Luke presents to us Jesus walking to Jerusalem, who meets some men on the road, probably young men, who promise they will follow him wherever he goes. Jesus proves very demanding with them and warns them that the Son of Man, namely the Messiah, has nowhere to lay his head. That is to say, he has no permanent dwelling place of his own, and that those who choose to work with him in God's field cannot turn back. On the other hand, Christ says to someone else, "Follow me," asking him to sever completely his ties with his family. These requirements may seem too harsh, but in fact they express the newness and absolute priority of the kingdom of God that is made present in the very person of Jesus Christ. All things considered, it is a question of that radicalism that is due to the love of God, whom Jesus himself was the first to obey. Those who give up everything, even themselves, to follow Jesus, enter into a new dimension of freedom that St. Paul defines as walking by the Spirit. For freedom, Christ has set us free, the apostle writes, and he explains that this new form of freedom, acquired from Christ, consists in being servants of one another. Freedom and love coincide. On the contrary, complying with one's own egoism leads to rivalry and conflict.